Hey guys, how's it going? My name's xzenvil, and here is the gameplay on the map Cargo. I'm using the AN94. So I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. Anyways, I'm using UAV, Lightning Strike, and Self Chopper, and yeah, I'm playing Domination. So I hope you guys enjoy. Not too much to say about the gameplay, but except for that. So yeah, so today I'm going to be talking about my longest vacation and might have been, well, yeah, probably was my best vacation ever, because besides this vacation I'm about to say, the only other vacation I had was when I was too young to remember, and I don't think besides that I actually had like a real vacation. But yeah, so yeah, this is going to be my longest vacation I ever had, which was, well, the longest and best, I should say. I said that word. That I ever had, and I believe I was around 8. I'm probably wrong on this, but I wasn't like really old. I think my sister was 12. She's 22 now. I'm 16. So let's just say I was 6, 6, 7. I was 7. Let's just say I was 7, cause I'm 6 years younger than her, and she was like 12, 13. So let's just say I was 7 and 8, around there. And yeah, so that was around grade whatever. It was like in the elementary school, like in the middle grades of elementary school. So probably like around grade 3 or grade 2. That's when I went on this fabulous vacation I'm about to tell you guys. And yeah, so I went with my sister. I have two sisters, and I went with one of them because for some reason the other one didn't want to go. I think she just wanted to stay. I went with one of my sisters, and I went with my grandmother and my grandfather. So it was just us, and yeah, it was just us, no one else in my family. And we went in December, around December, in like around the Christmas time, and I believe we went back in February, around February. So I had a 2 month vacation with me, my sister, and my grandparents. And yes, I had school, so I missed like 2 months of school, besides the Christmas break, which I don't know, like when I went like officially, so maybe I missed like a week. But yeah, so I went and I missed 2 months of school, and it was just amazing how I still passed like I still passed that grade and I didn't fail, and I don't know, it was just awesome. And it was an awesome vacation. I went to Florida I went to Florida, and it was the first time I ever went like outside my country, which is Canada. It was the first time I went outside my country, and it was December, so it was snowing a lot in Canada. So when I went to Florida, it was all like, like actually, no, wow, I'm just remembering this wrong. I said that so wrong. I didn't go on plane. I don't know if I even said a plane. I didn't even go on a plane. I went there with like the RV, because my grandparents have an RV. So we went there. We traveled for 4 days in RV. It was pretty fun, a lot of fun. It was like one of the best. Like, it wasn't like torture, because I wasn't in like a small car. I was in a real like big RV. So it was a lot of fun. And I went there, and it took us 4 days, and that was like one of the biggest part of the trip, just going there in the RV. But yeah, so I went there. I can't remember. I'm just remembering this now. Or I can't believe I'm just remembering this now. But yeah, I went there in the RV. That was a lot of fun. It took us 4 days, and then we arrived in Florida. It was just cool seeing like from a transition from snow to like to whatever it's called, not snow. Is there a thing for not snow? It's just not snow. Snow to like normal ground. But yeah, it was hot. It was warm. It was awesome. So for everyone that lives in Florida and you're watching this, you guys are lucky. Yeah, so that was really really cool. And yeah, so I went to Florida, and Florida. Probably for me, the thing when I think about Florida is Disney and the like the museum parks in there. So we went there. I think we went there a lot. Like, we went there a couple times and had a lot of fun there. We also went to the beaches a lot. And I remember the beaches there in Florida was like, the sand was like white. I was like, whoa. The sand was white. It wasn't like sand. It was white. For me, the beach I went to was all white, and it was so weird, but it was so awesome. Florida was a great place, and it sucks that I went when I was like kind of young, because I kind of don't remember a lot of things clearly, because I didn't even know like how I went there in the first place. But yeah, so it kind of sucks because I don't remember a lot of things like that my sister remembers. My sister keeps telling me like, "Hey, don't you remember that time we went to Florida and that time and that time?" I was like, "Yeah, no, not really," because I was too young and I remember, which sucks. But maybe again, like someday I'll go back to Florida or something. That would be pretty cool. But yeah. So besides that, we went back to like back to my country after 2 months because I remember I had to go back to school and I didn't want to go or I didn't want to be in Florida anymore, so I was like, can I go back home now? And they're like, hey, sure. So we went back home, just me and my sister on a plane, and it was the first time I ever went on a plane like at all. Me and my sister were the only two. Like my grandparents didn't come back with us, so it was just me and my sister. And I remember my sister, I kept teasing her and I kept telling her we're gonna die just for the lulz. I was an evil kid. Yeah, but I kept telling my sister we're gonna die and she was really stressed, but I just slept the whole time there. I just slept. But I remember waking up and I remember I actually had a Kit Kat. I got a Kit Kat. The flight attendants gave me a Kit Kat. Yay! This is like the only thing I remember from the plane. But yeah. So I remember coming back from the plane ride and then I saw my parents my sister. They were waiting for us at the plane or the airport thing, and I was like, "Yay, I'm home!" So after I don't know like the exact date, whatever, but I went back to school, and then my friends and my teacher was like, "Whoa, you've been long for a while, or you've been gone for a while," and I was like, "Yep." Gone to Florida. Yeah. And my parents were like, wow. And it was one of my, well, like to this day, it's one of the best stories I tell because like I've been gone for 2 months, missed school, and I'm lucky I didn't like miss 2 months of school like in a higher grade or something because I probably would have failed. Like a lower grade in elementary school, you don't really do much, so it wasn't really that hard for me to catch up. I don't even remember like anything that I missed or whatever. But yeah. So I think that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. If you guys want, you can tell me a story that you guys had in the comments. If you can kind of sum it all up, I'll read them. That would be pretty cool. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a good day. And thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, you can subscribe, like, and I'll do that all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys in my next video. And that's about it. So goodbye.